Hey everybody, this is Greg Martin of Poleshift Alert. The story of the world. Um, I've been trying to figure out the true timeline of the story of the world. And, I'm only trying to go back so far. I'm trying to just figure out when pole shifts occurred. So that's really all I'm trying to figure out. Now, here you see two authors, and you see that they believe that there's compelling evidence of a cosmic catastrophe in 9500 BC. Now, is this the pole shift? We don't know. We'll try to figure that out. Now, if indeed we do have a planet that has this crazy orbit, this 3,600-year orbit, that would not be odd considering the planet Sedna has an 11,400-year orbit around Earth. So these elongated orbits of these planets are possible. Now, according to what I've just found out, there is believed to have been a cataclysm in 556 BC. So in 9500 BC, there was a cataclysm, and in 556 BC, this would put planet Nibiru on about a return of 2045 in that time frame, if you add in the 1,000-year of fake history that people believe that indeed has been added to our history. In 535 AD, the skies went dark for 2 years. Now, if in 535 and 536 the sun dimmed for 2 years, and in 556 is the last passage of Nibiru, we should expect the sun dimming at some point. Many scientists have already gone around and looked at probable positions of Planet 9, Planet 7, Planet X, Wormwood, Nibiru, Nemesis, whatever you want to call it. They've got 1,000 names for it, so you'll believe that it's 1,000 different objects and not just one. But it's not one just object, it's 7. So there's an object incoming, regardless of what they want to call it, what they want to name it, what they want to tell you. There's evidence that this thing has been here before. Now, there's also evidence that I have of 1656 floods, 1657 floods, 1728 reset, 1776 reset. All of these resets, what are they? A lot of these resets happen to, the Tatarian timeline ends right about the same time as the last Babylonian king, which also ends the timeline of right around when the last time they believe that this object was here was in 556 BC. Once again, knowing there could be 1,000 or 293 years added or more. So we're trying to figure out the real timeline of the history of Earth. And we know of several cataclysms now, and we've got to nail which ones down were pole shifts and which ones were other acts of God. You go on Google and it'll tell you straight up, oh, Planet 9, Planet X, Planet 12, Planet 7, Nibiru, Nemesis, Hercules, Wormwood, whatever name you want to call it this week. They're going to tell you it's a lie, that it's hocus pocus. Well, what are all these videos of out the window? We got double moons, we got 2 suns, you don't hear about it on the news. They're doing everything they can to ruin a guy up, including making my mouth not even operate correctly on video. They got rid of my TikTok site, got rid of my Facebook site, got rid of my X site, doing everything they can to rid this website from the world. Why would they be doing that? Look at this. They're doing it so you can't handle coming to planet X. Truther accounts. They don't want you to know the truth. They want you to believe some hocus pocus lie till they can come round you up and do whatever their plans are for you. You guys continue to be letting me down on a level that you can't even understand. How could you not understand that something is amiss? Every volcano on the planet is going off. Africa is splitting in half. There's pictures and videos of other areas of Earth cracking all over the place. Earthquakes, massive hurricanes, massive tornadoes, ocean currents shifting, animal deaths, spraying clouds, COVID. How can you not see that something's amiss? What a disappointment. I can't even put out a video without me being ruined by the elite. But I'm going to put it out anyway. I don't care how ridiculous you try to make me look. We're putting out these videos. Let's talk about this, shall we? That's how they first found out that Planet 9, Planet X, Planet 12, Planet 7, Nibiru, Nemesis, Wormwood existed. Was because of that right there. Its orbit went out of whack. Same with Pluto's, and started going into an egg shape. And they didn't know what's pulling these planets out of their orbit. And they knew there must be a massive planet off to the left or right side of this to create this orbit change. That was the first clue we had an incoming planet. December 30th, 1983, Washington Post released an article that they found a massive planet that they believed was heading towards Earth. And they found it because this thing's orbit went out of whack. And they knew only a massive object could create an egg-shaped orbit in an otherwise round orbit. This was the start of the findings of Planet X. Also, the start of the hiding of Planet X. Earth's magnetic pole already has a new position. Not even on the news. Why aren't they telling us that the pole's moving? Some reports that it's moving 7-8 miles a day. Some reports are that it moved all the way from Canada all the way across Russia to the top of Russia. That new islands are popping up out of the ocean in the top of Russia and the top of Canada. Islands never seen before. What is going on? Where is the North Pole? Why can't we know? Why can't we look at a daily report of where our North Pole is? Wouldn't you like to know where the North Pole is? Now, somebody's going to come up and go, yeah, I can find the North Pole. It's right here. Show me where it was yesterday, and the day before, and the day before, and the day before. Only a certain few people are being given this information. It's all being put down through a funnel, and we're being drip-fed information. Not one news channel is talking about what in the hell's in the sky. So are we getting ready to have a bad day? What is known as the rapture in the Bible? A poleshift of Earth caused by a binary star. The revelation is that Earth has two suns. Somewhere between now and 2045. Correct. But that doesn't mean that some of us will last till then. Fukushima happened because of this object. All tsunamis are happening because of this object. Stock up, prepare, poleshift sometime in the next 20 years.